Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll talk to Allie LaForce, who's on the sidelines as well. And here's what the Milwaukee Bucks schedule looks like. On Tuesday, they're off to Toronto to face off with the Raptors. Then on Friday, they'll be facing Zach LaVine and the Chicago Bulls.
And that game against the Rockets, that'll be game number 10 for them. Starting to get into the full swing of things, should be a fun one.
Here's the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. They've got Brook Lopez. Kevin Durant is out there with Al Horford. Then there's Stephen Curry, and it's Murray in at the 2. And for the Pacers, we've got Michael Porter. Nikola Jokic is out there with Draymond Green. Then there's Powell, and it's SGA in at the point guard position. And now with a few games in the books, Clark, are we fully back in the swing of things?
Well, I can't speak for you, B.A. I'm still actually getting my own act together. I mean, it's the same for teams out there. Some teams anyway. But we really are off to the races here, and this season is shaping up nicely. KD's aggressive streak coming out on that play. He can mix it up with the big guys when he needs to.
On the wing, Green. Shot's good. SGA making the play.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Pass to Durant. To the middle. And Horford powers it home.
How about Horford showing you that he knows a little bit about elevation? The big fella bouncing to the rack.
Outside, Green. And here's Porter. And it's off from three-point range.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Down low, Durant. And it's Milwaukee scoring again.
Talk about a great start. 3 of 3 from the field to get the game going. They're cooking with gas, folks.
Outside, Green. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
The Bucks have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Outside, Murray. On the wing, Curry. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Zero fear from Curry inside. 2 more points in his Hall of Fame career.
Outside, Green. Back to SGA. Lopez with the steal. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Putting that stanchion to the test, the big fella. Banging it down.
Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Green, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line. And that sends Draymond Green to the free throw line. That's on Al Horford. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bucks?
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
Free throw no good for Green. Well, Clark, the Bucks certainly need to rebuild on some level, but they don't control their own draft pick until 2031.
And BA, that certainly makes things complicated and more difficult. A losing season won't do them any good in terms of the lottery. They've got to do their best to stay competitive while developing their young talent. That's a really difficult balancing act.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And last season, the Pacers started the playoffs with home court advantage for the first time in over a decade, Grant.
Yeah, the 4th seed in the East, BA. And with a blend of youth and experience on the roster, this is a team built to win now and into the future.
And so it's Jokic who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. Trailing by 2. Murray passes to Lopez. Now here's Durant. Shoots. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Durant's got 6.
Well, Durant looks close to automatic. I mean, he does not second guess or hesitate at all his shot selection.
And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
Lowry, he's checked in for the Bucks. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. SGA against Lowry. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
The Bucks have got 6 of 8 shots to go. Oh, there's the alley. And Indiana again with the bucket.
Recognizes the fast break opportunity and takes full advantage. Gilgeous-Alexander has a solid feel for the game.
Now here's Lowry. Outside Curry. Fires from the wing. Indiana with a rebound. Fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
Now here's Curry, coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game. Lopez, the screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. 4 on the clock. Lopez, a good look. And another miss by Milwaukee.
You're not going to get a better look from mid-range. He's definitely disappointed with himself there.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
On the wing, Curry, lots of room, and he hits the jumper for 2. Curry's got his second basket on the night.
Off a pass, Steph Curry, that one is always going in, or almost always going in.
Outside, SGA. Pass to Porter. On the wing, Green. Over Horford. Durant pulls it in.
Working from medium range, he was trying to take what the defense gave him there.
Jokic grabs the board. Indiana trailing here. Green, the pass to SGA. Back to Green. Jokic, the screen. Pulls it from the top of the key, and it's Green missing. The Bucks have gotten 7 of their first 12 shots to go. Powell against Durant. Pass to Lowry. Now here's Lopez. The D's right on him. A shot from the high post. It's good. Curry's got 6.
Man, he's bringing the energy, the efficiency. I love what he's doing offensively.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Indiana making a switch here. Middleton's checked in. Olynyk's checked in for Milwaukee. Pacers trail by 4. Outside, SGA. So nice passing by Indiana here. And it's Middleton, that time on the assist by Green.
Well, when you've got the jump shot that Chris Middleton has, you're always a weapon, which means you help create spacing for your teammate.
Now here's Lowry. No points so far. Six on the shot clock. Outside Durant. Over Green. Durant, no good. Indiana's gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, BA, most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks. The Pacers are all about winning. And Coach Rick Carlisle said, our young players are having to earn their way. They're not being given anything. It's the only way to do things, in my opinion. If you want to build championship habits, you got to do it on a merit-based accountability type of basis. Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. And so it's Indiana with it, following the score by Milwaukee. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. He's guarded by Lowry. SGA against Lowry, and that one's good. SGA's got 6.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter, someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
Outside Curry. On the wing, Durant launches a 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. He's got 9.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Durant against Middleton. Jokic passes to Middleton. And it's Middleton finishing it off.
Watch out below. When Middleton rises up like that, remarkable at punching it down on him.
The 3 from Curry. Rebounded by Green. And it's Green with the ball for Indiana. Trailing by 2. Oh, denied by Durant. Now Lowry. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Curry. Lowry outside. Lopez, the screen on Powell. And here's Lowry from the arc. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Jokic passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. For 3, Powell. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. And this matchup with the Pacers, their first meeting of the season.
And this squad bumped them out of the playoffs in the first round last year. That hurts a little bit.
We know that's in the past, but you can't change that for sure. Nevertheless, a win would be sweet.
And here's Curry for 3. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And some changes here for the Pacers. Nurkic is checked in for Jokic, and Caldwell Pope is subbed in for Powell. Milwaukee also changed it up. Horford, he's checked in for Lopez. Okogie comes in for Durant, and Jamal Murray is subbed in for Lowry. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 6. It's Middleton on the wing. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
And defensively, they really limited their opponent's field goal percentage. Top 5 in that category. They do a great job of communicating at that end.
And the three-point percentage you referred to, they put so much pressure on opponents with their shooting. They'd stretch a defense way beyond the three-point line. Now here's Murray. Still no points. Left side Curry. From the arc. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
There's a minute 47 left in the first. Outside, Green, a screen. Three-pointer is up, Middleton, and it's hammered home by Green.
It's not easy to guard Middleton in pick-and-roll sets because he can beat you in a lot of ways. I mean, give him space, he'll pull it up. Stay up on him, and he'll thread the needle with the pass.
Now here's Curry. He's got 14. Oh, it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Green. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
That's exactly what a team needs when they're playing from behind. Energetic defense.
A minute 15 left in the opening quarter. Just 3 to shoot. No good on the triple.
And so far, they've had the advantage on the boards.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Now here's Murray. Shakes him. And it's good on the lay-in. And the Bucks lead by 8.
He's got a well-rounded game. Murray can score from just about anywhere. And the more points he gets inside, the more space he gets outside.
And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Milwaukee has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Horford, a screen on Green. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 6. Milwaukee leading by 6. Here's Curry. Lets it go from deep. That shot missing. And so it's Milwaukee leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be right back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, what stands out to you from Milwaukee in this one?
It's simple. Offensively, they limited their turnovers. Defensively, they forced turnovers.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
Nikola Jokic is out there with Chris Middleton. Then it's Michael Porter. Then there's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Porter in at the point guard. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Now here's Durant. He picked up 24 points in their last win against Sacramento.
And he also made an impact at the defensive end, blocking 2 shots and contesting others.
On defense, the Pacers. 4-point game. Murray. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
Shooting 1.
Grant, he's built for the big moments. Jamal Murray ready and willing when the pressure is on.
Yeah, B.A., his playoff performances speak for themselves. Clutch scoring, playmaking, and, of course, that killer mentality.
The free throw drops from Murray. And in today's NBA, it seems like everyone has a three-point shot, Clark. That didn't used to be the case.
You're exactly right, B.A. In the good old days, way back in the day, threes were mostly for specialists. It just shows you how much the game and the players have evolved.
Now here's Jokic. A 23-point game for him in the win against Golden State.
And he did his part from the line. Drew fouls and made them count.
What a nice combination of ball and body control by Jokic that time.
That close in against a way shorter defender, you could just put up 2.
Pass to Caldwell-Pope. Pulls up at the elbow, and it comes off the front of the rim. Milwaukee leading by 7. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Durant with the bucket.
Durant so good at finishing in tight. Excellent in the paint.
Middleton outside. Pass to Porter. Porter against Lowry. And there's Porter on the assist by Porter. Porter's got his first points of the game.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Fades away. Indiana with a rebound. Jokic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Middleton looking around. Porter with a screen on Durant. And then Porter with the dunk.
Porter Jr. showing off the versatility, setting the screen that time before rolling for the hoop.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Durant. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. With a break here, let's see which teams racked up the assists during last year's campaign. In third, the Pacers.
Boy, I thought this team last season was a team that had some beautiful dimes. I mean, they would spread the floor with their ball movement and spacing and player movement. It was a beautiful thing to watch. Nice passes leading to baskets.
And here's Indiana now. They trail by 7. Right side, Porter. And out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
Three minutes of action thus far in the second. Left side, Murray. Porter against Durant. Back to Murray. On the wing, Durant fires for 3. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists in the game.
What doesn't Kevin Durant do? He's showing us everything here.
Well, Grant, you got to give the Bucks credit. 9 straight postseason appearances, the longest running streak in the league.
Yeah, but 3 straight first-round exits. I mean, you could tell the boat's taking on water, and tough decisions are required.
Middleton, no good.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Durant, the pass to Olynyk. That one goes. Count it. Olynyk's gotten 4 this quarter.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Norman Powell, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. Milwaukee also changing it up. Lopez comes in for Horford, and it's Stephen Curry in for Lowry. Milwaukee with the ball. Outside Curry. Durant against Porter. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And Grant, while most didn't expect it, last season the Pacers made the second NBA Finals appearance in their franchise's history.
Yeah, BA, there's so much belief right now in that locker room. They never feel like they're out of a game, and that makes them dangerous.
He's a big guy with a soft stroke from the charity stripe. You love to see that.
Olynyk finds Murray. Outside Durant. Inside. Here's Olynyk. And Middleton with the block.
Good instincts that time from Middleton. Sensed the shot was coming and got there just in time.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
Now here's Powell. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Golden State. Porter the pass to Jokic. Oh, denied by Durant.
You know, somehow Durant is still a bit overlooked as a defender and shot blocker.
Murray's shot is good.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now here's Middleton. He's got 5. Clock at 6. Lays it up and banks it in. Middleton's got 7 points.
Out-muscling the defenders, Middleton. Redesigning that interior.
Porter against Curry. Porter pulls it in.
Hey, even guys at his skill level will miss those from time to time. But it doesn't happen often.
Out of bounds, Pacers ball as Indiana keeps possession. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Indiana. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Porter Jr. Back to Jokic. Oh, he's a load inside. Jokic finishing strong.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 prospect in his high school class, and he said growing up basketball was easy for me. It was like, say, going up an elevator. But after my injuries, it's like climbing the stairs. It's like I'm walking in my purpose through this, more than if everything had just been smooth. Back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Gilgeous-Alexander drills a 3.
Outside, inside, in between, it doesn't matter. SGA is lethal.
Outside Curry. Screen by Olynyk. 18 feet out. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Bucks lead by 9.
Well, I love what he's done in this first half, at least so far. Increasing confidence every time down the floor. You can see it.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. For 3, Powell. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 3rd assist of the night. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to talk it over with his guys. You know, Clark, last season saw the passing of Junior Bridgman, who played 10 seasons with the Bucks and whose jersey hangs in their rafters.
Yeah, he was a consistent, reliable scorer and just a quality teammate as well. But his legacy extends far beyond what he did in his 10-year career, which was quite impressive. His legacy as a businessman, philanthropist, community leader was in many ways unparalleled. Just a terrific guy and a great loss to Louisville, to the basketball family, but also to humanity. He was a shining star in all that he did for others.
Yeah, and one of the most skilled players we've ever seen to Durant just continues to dominate offensively.
Pass to Green. Lets it go. Rebounded by Lopez. Lopez has got 4 rebounds now. Outside Murray. Here's Curry. Porter against Horford. Lopez, the screen on Porter. 6 to shoot. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Lets the 3 fly. That's good from Durant on the assist by Horford. And it's an 11-point Milwaukee lead. Powell outside. Now here's Jokic. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Milwaukee has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Durant with the bucket.
This first half has been all him. He's getting to his spots and going to work.
SGA looking around. Double team on SGA. Here's Jokic. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Brook Lopez. And you think about Jokic's point center game. He's a pioneer, Grant, a one-of-a-kind.
Oh, one-of-a-kind indeed. And historically, very few centers have led their team in assists, and none with the regularity of Jokic. So he's an outlier, but is he a trendsetter? Only time will tell.
First free throw is good. Clark, last year, Jokic had arguably one of the greatest offensive seasons in NBA history.
Absolutely amazing, B.A. I mean, he averaged a 30-point touchdown, triple-double, shooting over 57% from the field and 41 from 3. This guy is building one of the greatest legacies we've ever seen in the league.
And stolen by Green. And now Indiana on the fast break. He pulls it. Prince can't hit. The Bucks leading by 11. Outside Durant. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Jokic has got 7 rebounds in the game. Nice D from Durant.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Beyond the arc. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound.
You know he wants that one back, right in his wheelhouse.
And here's Lopez. 11 points for him last game against Sacramento.
And he also contributed a couple blocks, too. Just a glimpse at the impact he had on defense.
Now here's Murray from 8 feet away. Oh, Murray with the touch inside.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
And you know, in this quarter, they've really brought up their shooting percentage.
Anytime your field goal percentage is in the high 50s, partner, you're doing something right.
Now here's Powell. There's 49 seconds left in the second quarter. The triple, Shai answering.
He's giving them a spark because he can't win this game all by himself.
Outside Curry. Horford, a screen on SGA. Curry against Gilgeous-Alexander. Curry passes to Horford. 3-on-3. Here's Green. Oh, denied by Durant.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
And Horford powers it home.
Durant commands so much attention, part of the reason why he had a wide-open teammate there.
Jokic passes to SGA. Oh, no good on the last-second attempt there. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Bucks. He dropped 3 threes in that quarter. They haven't found an answer for him yet. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Doc, as this team continues to develop, what's going to be most critical to really taking your play to the next level?
Continuity offensively and then being on the same page defensively. We have so much left. If we can get on the same page defensively, we can be really good.
The more reps, the better. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Welcome, everybody. It may be early on in the season, but not too early to take a full assessment of the Eastern Conference standings. So what do if you're one of those teams down there on the bottom bunk?
First of all, Ernie, you never want to be on the bottom bunk. You know why? Because the guy climbs down and he steps on your arm and he's going. You've never been to summer camp, have you?
Yeah, as long as the bed made out of solid steel, you're all good down there.
No thanks. I'm sorry. I'll pass.
And taking a closer look at that first half, how about Kevin Durant?
Yeah, we've said it before. When KD's in rhythm, there's really no answer. He can shoot over anyone and from anywhere, Ernie.
Amazing what he's done in only one half of play here. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Through the first two quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Pacers trail by 13. And on the floor for Doc Rivers as we get into the second half. Kevin Durant is out there with Al Horford. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then there's Brook Lopez. And it's Murray in at the 2. And here's Green from the arc. They get it back. Jokic up again. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to go.
Boy, they need to pick it up here now. I mean, they're 0 of 4 coming out of the break.
Murray passes to Curry. Here's Durant. Here's the 3. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. Right side, Green. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Durant's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
Shoots from the baseline. Again, Milwaukee.
Obviously, the defense has its eyes on Durant with the ball, so he cleverly uses the pick and roll to create some space.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, Shea showing no fear inside.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
On the wing, Durant. Outside, Murray. Horford, a screen on Caldwell Pope. Murray, no good. Pacers trail by 13. Caldwell Pope with a drive. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
So quick on these drives, as quick as a hiccup. Can't let him, Caldwell Pope, get into the lane like this.
Pass to Curry. And here's Lopez. Outside Murray. And stolen by Jokic. By himself. Oh, look at Green. So smart. So athletic.
Yeah, you know, Jokic has such active hands and really good anticipation. For a big guy, he comes up with a lot of steals.
Murray looking around. Pass to Curry. The 3 ball. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Curry's got 17 points.
Boy, Lopez hunkered down and anchored in on that pick.
Now Caldwell Pope. And here's Porter outside. On target from range. He's got 10.
That's a great response from Porter Jr. Taking those 3 points right back.
Curry passes to Durant. Now here's Lopez. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Green. 9 points in the game. Oh, what range from the big man, Jokic.
Oh, you got to guard Jokic tighter than this. I mean, if you don't, he's going to torch you up big time from three-point land.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Lowry's checked in. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. The 2025 playoffs had some incredible comebacks, Clark. Indiana had some all-timers.
Yeah, it was absolutely unreal. The excitement, the drama, the close finishes. I mean, unbelievable. How about these wins for the Pacers? Down by 7 with less than 40 seconds against the Bucks. Got it done. Also trailed by 7 with under a minute versus the Cavs. Won that one. And losing by 9 in the last minute against the Knicks and came through again with a win. And even in the finals, they made some miraculous comeback wins against OKC. Had at least one miraculous comeback win. So an amazing clutch playoff performance by the Indiana Pacers.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
What a performance for Beyond the Arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
And I've also noticed how opportunistic they've been off turnover, doing a really good job taking advantage of the opponent's mistakes. Yeah, I agree. That's a good play. I mean, you stopped a sure thing slam dunk with that foul, and I think you send a bit of a message, too, about your physicality and force in the basket area.
You know, Clark, despite winning 3 championships prior to the NBA days, the Pacers are still looking for their first NBA title.
Yeah, they've been close a couple of times in the history of the NBA, 2000 and 2025. They've had some really great teams over the years in the 90s and 2010s, and they came close last year, and I think they'll continue to knock and one day kick that door in.
And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 16. Just 5 on the clock. 4-3. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got 5 rebounds tonight. Curry finds Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. It's a 14-point game. And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Norman Powell, he's checked in for Indiana. And now a look at last season's most proficient free throw shooters. Stephen Curry, number 1.
This guy is just lights out from the line. He demonstrated that last season and really hurt teams whenever they fouled him.
Here's Jokic. He's got 15. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Jokic. Unable to get that one. Good work defensively by Lopez.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Pass to Curry. 3-pointer. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Lowry's got 4 assists in the game.
What a performance. Hit 2 from beyond the arc in the first half, and he's added 3 more since.
Powell's shot is off. Milwaukee leading by 17. Lopez passes to Lowry. On the wing, Durant. Jacks up a 3. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 16 points for him. Drops in the 3. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 19 points.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
Curry with it. 23 points in the game. Durant for 3. Pacers with a rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th rebound in this one. The drive by Powell, and Powell with the stuff.
Oh, yeah, Powell still has that deceptive, explosive burst. And sometimes he'll catch you by surprise and make you look bad.
On the wing, Durant. Wide open. Indiana with a rebound. Jokic with it, and Lopez picks him up. And there's Porter on the assist by Jokic. Jokic has got his 6th assist of the night.
You got to push Porter Jr. out of the paint because he's so skilled at capitalizing down there.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Indiana making a switch here. Middleton's checked in. And Milwaukee with a change here too. Olynyk's checked in. The Bucks leading by 13. Left side Curry. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. And that's now 25 points for Stephen Curry.
Leading the charge. What a huge quarter for him.
No doubt, Stephen Curry is the best shooter of all time. Talk about what makes him special, Greg.
Well, B.A., he can hit shots under the most difficult circumstances, off balance, with only a sliver of daylight. And this is why teams often choose to double him the moment he crosses half court.
Now Lowry, still without a bucket. Durant for 3, fires in the triple. And the Bucks lead by 16.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And here's SGA outside. Here's Jokic. Jokic cleaning it up.
Savvy, size, length, strength, touch. Jokic a low down on the blocks.
On the wing, Curry all alone. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Curry's got 27.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And they were the 3rd most effective team when it came to guarding the ball. They played with incredible focus when they had possession and did a great job not letting defenses get the better of them.
And you look at their assists, top 5 in the league, specifically because of how committed they were to moving the ball and making sure they got great looks. Catching up on the changes for Indiana. Prince is checked in for Draymond Green. And Caldwell Pope is subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Murray's checked in.
For a high-volume three-point shooter, Powell is quite effective and efficient.
Curry passes to Durant. To the inside. Oh, swiped away. Oh, and a fast break for the Pacers. And out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it.
That was just a bad pass. There's no other way to describe it. It happens, but that was bad.
Okogie's checked in for Durant. And so Murray will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's deflected. It's Prince on the wing. He's scoreless. That cuts the lead to single digits.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Milwaukee leading by 9. Murray passes to Okogie. Here's Curry. Fires the 3. Money! Stephen Curry, the three-point king.
You know, he knocked down a couple from range in the first half, but now his confidence through the roof.
Ooh, stolen by Murray. Here we go, all alone. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
On the floor, Murray is electrifying. I mean, he delivers relentless effort, and it keeps his whole squad energized and engaged.
Horford, he's checked in for Milwaukee.
And, man, looking good from the line so far this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Powell's shot is off. And Milwaukee shooting around 59%. They've been outstanding on the offensive end. On the wing, Curry. All sorts of time. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 5 assists tonight.
Huge night for Curry and a great rhythm thus far. That's always bad news for the team he's facing.
And it's Powell off the drive. And Indiana misses again. The Bucks leading by 16. Olynyk passes to Murray. To the paint. Pass to Okogie. Shot clock at 6. Horford, a screen on Caldwell Pope. Again, the Bucks, good for 2.
He's been terrific offensively. You can bet they'll feed him down the stretch, that's for sure.
Powell outside. Another miss by Powell.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
Doubled by Caldwell Pope. Olynyk for 3. He buries it from 3. Olynyk's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect. That's his 2nd tray of this half. For the game, he's got 9 points from beyond the arc.
Here's Curry. He's got 34. Blocked! And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks, a sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. Up big because of their three-point shooting. Just going to town from downtown tonight. Back after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm Assist of the Game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Draymond Green is out there with Michael Porter. Then it's Yusuf Nurkic. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Caldwell Pope in at shooting guard. That's the 5 for the Pacers. Green. Some nice passing by Indiana here. Nurkic passes to Green. From deep, SGA. Rebound by Olynyk. The Bucks leading by 18. Pass to Lowry. And here's Durant. There's the 3. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 4 rebounds in the game. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. The rebound by Lowry.
Hey, I have no idea why he's still shooting threes. He's got to find another way to be productive.
Now here's Durant. There's the triple, and that comes off the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 8 assists in the game.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Gilgeous-Alexander is just that good, finishing the play through the foul.
And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
And Horford gets it to go.
The guard-like quickness of Durant makes him hard to guard. I mean, which in turn opens up passing lanes for him, too.
Here's Green, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. It's going to go on Kelly Olynyk. And even as the league works for parity, there will always be those teams that are rebuilding. What are the keys to accelerating that process, Clark?
Well, there are a number of factors, B.A. I think you start with leadership and talent acquisition. I mean, those are two major components to this building a team and being successful. You've got to have talent. And then I think you've got to have a commitment to staying the course. Consistency really matters when you get leadership and talent in place.
No good on the second free throw.
There's always a spot for a guy like Draymond Green on your side. An incredible defender. He's unselfish offensively and a highly skilled passer.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Now here's SGA. And there's the call on Al Horford. That'll be foul number 5 on him.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way. Since halftime, they have really struggled with the three-point shot.
And Indiana misses again. Pass to Durant. Horford, a screen on Porter. It's Durant with a drive. Porter with the steal. In transition, here come the Pacers. Offensive rebound, Pacers. Nurkic's shot is good.
And on the glass, Nurkic makes it look easy, using his reach to snatch the ball and get a shot of his own.
Takes a step back. Here's Murray. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. You know, it seems like there's much more competition at the big man spot than there used to be.
I think a lot of that is due to the way players are developed now, particularly the big guys. They come in now expected to handle the ball and shoot, and they've watched a number of their predecessors do that in the last couple of decades. Teams now want to have 4 or more shooters on the floor to put great pressure on the opposing defense. So where there used to be 2 spots available for big guys, now they're fighting over 1 spot. Beautiful catch and flush right there by Porter Jr. gliding into that alley-oop.
On the wing, Durant. The shot. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Durant's got 45 points.
Relentless in his approach. He has one thing on his mind: close this game out.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Nurkic.
Man, look at Nurkic using his physique on offense, taking his shot and drawing a good foul.
And he makes a first. And Clark, with the landmark decisions opening the door to NIL revenue for athletes in college and even in high school, it's the wild, wild west for amateur basketball.
There's no question the landscape is chaotic, dizzying even, but they deserve a slice of that pie, and this is a long time coming. Kids have an opportunity to leverage their talent to get paid right now, and in some cases begin the process of creating generational wealth before they even become of age to vote. That's a pretty powerful combination.
On the wing, Murray. He's guarded by Porter. Outside, Durant. Back to Murray. Olynyk with a screen on Porter. And Murray launches it from deep. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Jokic has got his 16th rebound on the night. Outside, Green. Pass to Jokic. Outside, Caldwell Pope. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. Durant, the pass to Curry. This one for 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Here's Jokic. Green finds Porter. Olynyk against Caldwell Pope. Porter, the pass to Green. 5 on the clock. Nurkic, a screen on Lopez. And here's Green from the arc. The Pacers again can't hit. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for Milwaukee. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. Olynyk with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Shot is good by Curry.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Now here's Porter. Out left to the wing. Here's Jokic. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now. Milwaukee has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Here's Durant. And Milwaukee tacks on 2 more.
What can they do? I mean, that's the question. Durant finds a shot he likes, and the mechanics are efficient and tight. Practically a sure thing when he lets it fly.
Now here's Curry. Inside. Olynyk. And it's Olynyk with a jam.
An explosive finish for a big man who doesn't always take it to the rim hard.
Yeah, he has the appropriate size to attack the rim, but he usually doesn't.
Well, he certainly attacked it that time, but I mean, that's what they want to see more from him.
Porter from outside. And scoring. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
He's starting to feel it. He's in a groove here in the second half.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 8 of 12 so far here in the fourth. Curry against Caldwell Pope. Outside Olynyk. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Curry's shot is off.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
They get the rebound. Green, the pass to Porter. Curry with a steal. Murray with it. Nurkic picks him up. Murray against Nurkic. Left side Olynyk. Back to Murray. Screen by Olynyk. Fires the 3. Caldwell Pope pulls it in.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Porter finds Green. Looking to get it going. And the layup is up and in.
Inside, Green can be very aggressive and physical, allowing them to do work scoring the ball.
Curry surveys. Outside Durant. Let's go with a 3. Another one goes. Incredible.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Indiana's gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Curry against Caldwell Pope. The 3. And Michael Porter gets the 3. Porter's got 15 points in just the second half.
Here in the second half, he's looked like a totally different player. That's his 3rd triple.
Durant inside, defended by Nurkic. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play. Clark, you think about current NBA players. Which do you see becoming head coaches down the line?
Well, I think Chris Paul is an obvious answer. He's had so many leadership roles, not only on his team, but throughout the league. Mike Conley has great temperament, has been a tremendous mentor to other players, and is also a guy who has shown great leadership capability. Perhaps C.J. McCollum, a Northeast Ohio guy as well, because of leadership he's shown in the NBPA. So those are 3 that come to mind right away.
And here's Milwaukee now, after Indiana picked up the 3 with their last shot. Powell with it, checked by Murray, pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside for Green, from behind the arc. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA's got 7 assists in the game. Outside Murray. And here's Durant. Oh, it's blocked by Green.
And still one of the nastiest defenders in this league. Green protecting the house.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Green.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
The Bucks leading by 22. Outside Curry. Lopez, the screen. Curry passes to Lopez. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Indiana on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. The 17-footer. Shot is good, off the back rim and in. SGA's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Pass to Durant. Screen by Horford. Durant, pass to Horford. Now Lopez. Clock at 6. And the layup is good off the glass. 11 points for Brook Lopez.
Just like clockwork, Lopez doing damage inside.
And here's Porter outside with the putback. And Jokic throws it down.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Bucks.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning to the players.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Kevin Durant.
Well, he was swatting shots all game long, really owned the defensive end and got a ton of blocks and really protected that rim.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Murray. And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Steph, I know it's still early, but how do you evaluate this team and its ability to go the distance?
In terms of communicating about our principles and how we're going to be successful, trying to chase another championship, we're definitely on the same page. Just a matter of staying focused every night, giving the best effort we can, and just enjoying the journey because it's a long year.
Well, you've been there. You know what it takes. Thanks, Steph.
All right, thanks, Allie. And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Kevin Durant.